What's up folks, welcome back to our channel. Today we will discuss the best-selling GPS running watches according to their budget, performance, and much more. Take a moment to check out the description below for more details. Therefore, without further ado, let's begin. At first we have the Garmin Forerunner 55. If you're just getting started and want to upgrade from smartphone tracking applications to a running watch, are on a tight budget, or simply want a basic solution to keep track of your runs, the Forerunner 55 is a good choice. It includes all of the essentials such as built-in GPS and optical heart rate tracking, as well as 20 hours of GPS runtime on a single charge and a general usage battery life that should last most runners at least a week. Regrettably, you don't get a full suite of training capabilities with this Forerunner 55, but it still has enough tools to meet a wide range of running needs, with lots of features oriented towards beginners. This features 5 running modes with track running and a virtual running mode for use with platforms like Zwift, as well as Garmin Coach adaptive training programs, daily suggested workouts based on your recovery, handy GPS-based pace recommendations for a specified course, cadence alerts to help with form improvements, and a recovery advisor for advice on managing your rest between training sessions. Aside from the run, you could also track your fitness, stress, and body battery energy level. Your fitness age will also be estimated by the 55. If you're brave enough to look, there's also women's health tracking, which includes menstrual cycle and pregnancy tracking. And finally, for its safety features, such as live tracking and incident notifications, are also excellent. Next is Polar Grit X Pro. This Grit X Pro Polar is successor to the ruggedised Rider Grit X, offers all of the running, training, and recovery capabilities found on its top-end watches like the Vantage V2, but in a more hench form. It includes a set of additional navigation tools for tracking more difficult runs. You will have dependable turn-by-turn navigation and trip planning from the outstanding Komoot, plus elevation profiles that show you what lies ahead on the roads and trails. Also, there are TrackBack, which will safely lead you back home using the route you just ran. Using full GPS and the built-in optical heart rate, you get 40 hours of runtime. In low power mode, this can be extended to 100 hours. And when it comes to other features, its sleep and recovery capabilities are still the best in the business. And the Grit X Pro includes everything, including sleep stages, Recovery Pro, and exercise recommendations based on overnight recovery. It also includes additional performance and muscle recovery tests to help you track trends and manage your training. Next up, we have the Garmin Enduro. This rugged beast of an athletic watch is designed to tackle off-road and ultra running experiences. It's essentially a Fenix 6 with a longer battery life. It's an expensive purchase and possibly more watch than most runners require, but if you have the money, the Garmin Enduro's game-changing battery life is incredible. It provides Garmin's entire portfolio of training tools and analytics. This contains dependable heart rate and precise GPS, as well as training effect, training load, recuperation advice, and training session recommendations. And its running modes include road, trail, ultra, and indoor, with trail-adjusted VO2 max estimates and a handy ultra feature that separates out the time you spend sauntering around aid stations. Finally, for the battery, it promises an unrivaled 80-hour GPS run duration, which may be extended to 300 hours in endurance mode. This is aided by solar charging abilities, which utilize the sun's rays to increase enduro endurance. Next is Polar Pacer Pro. This GPS and optical heart rate running watch incorporates many capabilities seen on Polar's more expensive watches into a lightweight 41-gram frame. While it lacks expensive materials such as titanium bezels, it nonetheless looks attractive with replaceable straps and a slender frame. Although there is no touchscreen, the button controls are simple to use and responsive. The display is much brighter than prior Polar watches, and the battery life is also unrivaled at this price, with 35 hours of full GPS runtime, extendable to 100 hours in low power modes. But where this Pacer Pro really shines is in its full complement of running, training, racing, and recuperation features. It's an excellent lineup that includes the relatively new running performance test and VO2 max estimates, the running index score that compares you to other runners, the race time forecast, the running power on the wrist, and Polar's Training Load Pro training advice tools. Additionally, here you will also receive turn-by-turn directions powered by Komoot, super fast GPS link-up, an integrated barometer, route elevation profiles, and intelligent climb identification. Next up, we have the Suunto 9 Baro. The tools on this bulky beast of a watch are designed for longer, wilder runs and have an adventure-proof durability. The big draw is the battery life, which eats ultras for fun, despite having a sizable scratch-resistant sapphire crystal touchscreen display and 100-meter water resistance. You will get 25 hours of performance mode, 120 hours of ultra power save mode, and suggestions for the best battery option to utilize before a run to make sure the watch lasts the distance. Also, it has other noteworthy features including barometer and GPS altitude for more trail run specific statistics, fused GPS and motion sensor distance monitoring for improved pace/distance accuracy, and more. There are many options available for the typical runner as well, including heart rate, zone training, and guided interval sessions. Overall, this watch can track your sports, daily activity, and sleep to help you maintain a healthy balance between life, training, and recovery. It combines Scandinavian design with extremely durable materials. Lastly, we have the Apple Watch Series 7. You're getting a best-in-class variety of run-supporting features with calls, contactless payments, music, and a myriad more conveniences that will work off its 4G connection here. The Apple Watch Series 7 is still first and foremost a smartwatch, then a running watch. It is also, without a doubt, Apple's best running app to date, carrying over all of the positive features from the Series 6. You will get a larger, always-on screen that makes your numbers easier to see at a glance, say during the agony of an interval exercise, all owing to its reliable heart rate, reliability, and superior GPS functionality. Although it falls well short of Coros and Garmin endurance watches in terms of battery life on a single charge, most runners will have no trouble using it to complete a marathon. Additionally, you can rapidly recharge it if you run out of battery when it's time to go, because this generation fast charges to 80% in just 45 minutes. Likewise, there are capabilities available here that traditional run watches do not, including the capacity to send and receive data from treadmills as well as automatic run tracking. With a 365-day view of your pace, distance, and VO2 max, the Activity app now makes it simpler to track your fundamental running progress and determine whether you're becoming faster, moving farther, or getting fitter. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.